Hey guys, it's Shannon, and today I'm doing a very special video that I'm actually really excited for. So, as you may know, when you're watching this video, it'll probably be Mother's Day, and if you don't know that it's Mother's Day, surprise, it's Mother's Day. I decided to make this sort of a gift for my mom, and if you didn't or weren't able to put together a gift for your mom, or you just didn't know what to get her, you could maybe show her this video, or just show your love for her. So basically, I am just sharing you the reasons why mothers are freaking amazing. Basically, if you have a mom, then you know that she does so many things for you and you may not even realize it. And I had like an epiphany the other day. I was sitting there doing my homework and my mom brought me up dinner and she was like, "Here, I'll bring up rice in a minute." And I was like, "Thanks, Mom." And then I was like, oh my gosh, my mom literally does so much for me. Like, what the heck? Without further ado, let's get into the video and talk about why moms are just amazing. Let's get into it. So to start off, this is sort of a basic one, but your mom gave birth to you. Like, you would not be here without her giving birth to you. Now, let's go back. Not just the fact that she gave birth to you, but that she had you in her stomach for like 9 months. I don't know how much weight it actually is when you have somebody living in your stomach for 9 months, but I'm gonna say it's around like 30 pounds, and carrying an extra 30 pounds on the front of you while you're like waddling around for an entire 9 months is gonna hurt your back, it's gonna hurt your legs, like you can't sleep, like that took a lot of work. And then she when she's giving birth to you, it takes like 16 hours, and I don't even want to think about how much pain that is, but she did it for you because she loves you. Number 2 is that she drives you everywhere. Now, maybe you have your driver's license and now you're able to drive, but for the first 15 years of your life, whenever you needed to go to school, well, obviously, that's like legal. You have to go to school. She drove you to school every day, and you probably forgot like your homework at home, so she had to be late to work, or instead of doing stuff that she wanted to do, go back home, get your homework, bring it back to you, and took time out of her day to do that. She drove you to your sports. She drove you to hang out with friends. She drove your friends around. And while you were doing all that, she tolerated you. Because most likely, you were probably semi-annoying. Like sometimes when I'm talking to my mom, I'm like, wait, hold on, I'm being so annoying. Like, how does she put up with me? So that brings me to number 3, is that the fact that she just tolerates you. And most likely you're not as annoying as you think you are, but your mom still has to live with you for like your whole life. And she sees you go through these crazy things. That brings me to numero 4. That's 4 in Spanish, if you didn't know. She teaches you these things about your body that you
wouldn't necessarily know. Oh, look at these things growing up.
What are these boobs? I don't know. I can't relate to them. She teaches you about all the awkward things in life, like puberty and boobs and boys, and if you're a boy and you have a single parent or your mom is just the main person in your life, then she teaches you about girls and all these weird things with your body that are gross and going through puberty, but she's okay with it because she loves you and you love her, so you have this relationship and it's okay to be awkward and uncomfortable because you've known her for your entire life, maybe, unless you're adopted. Number 5. Number 5 is that she gives you advice. Now, I didn't say it's good advice. I never said that. I just said she gives you advice. And so you'll often ask her about boys, and she'll be like, well, back in my day, we didn't have cell phones, so I sent him a letter, and I wrote these long things, and I wrote love songs and romantic things, and you'll be like, girl, what? You may know that it's bad advice, but she's still giving it to you. That's what moms do. Number 6, she embarrasses you. Now, I take this for granted all the time. Sometimes I'm just so grumpy, and like my mom will be dancing in public, or she'll turn on Christian music really loud and roll down the windows and is like jamming out, and everybody around her is like, or just say weird things about me in front of boys, and I just like, no, like, no, Mom, like, you're not cool, like, bye. But she says it, and like later you realize, especially whenever I'm away from my mom for a week, which is not very often, but whenever I am away from her, I realize how much like I miss that. I'm like, oh, like, I don't know, it's just something that parents do, and every parent does it differently. They may embarrass you, like, sort of secretly, like, low-key gossip with other people about the weird things that you do in the house, like walk around shirtless or pantless or sleep in your underwear. I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but she'll just like do it, and it's so amazing, and you don't think about it. but it means that you have a really good bond with her if she embarrasses you. Okay, number 7 or 8 is that she feeds you. Now, you're probably thinking, no, Shannon, my mom doesn't feed me. I have to fend for myself. Or no, Shannon, my dad makes all the food in the family because my mom is not a good cook. But believe it or not, I bet she cooks a lot more for you than you think. And not only will she make the food for you or just purchase the food from the grocery store for you, she will cut up your steak for you. She will cut off the crust of your grilled cheese. And that's so cool because she spends so much time out of her day. She probably comes home from work or school or whatever she does during the day. She comes home and she has just spent 8 hours of her day doing that. And she's probably so worn out. But she's like, I know I have to make food for my kids and keep them fueled. So I'm going to make them dinner. And she spends time making dinner. Maybe it's even just boxed mac and cheese, but she spends time and she gives it to you. And when you think about that, like when I come home from school and skating, I am so tired. I can't imagine making my own food for myself. But she does it because she loves you. The last, final, most important thing is she loves you. And I know I've said that like 10 times throughout this video, but it's true. And she does all these things because she loves you. And I hope that you love her in return. And a lot of times I find myself really frustrated and angry with my mom because she's embarrassing me, because I've had a bad day and I don't feel like talking. And I think that a lot of us, we think that we love our moms, and like every once in a while we may stop and be like, oh yeah, you know, my mom's really cool. Like I really like my mom. But we never really show our moms how much we love them. And at least I feel like I could do a much better job of this. But I think on this Mother's Day, you really just need to appreciate your mom for her and who she is, and know that she's not going to change, and she's the way she is because she was meant to be that way, and she's meant to be your mom, and she loves you so incredibly much. She would give anything for you, and I hope that you will do the same. So give your mom an extra hug this Mother's Day. Make her breakfast. Just say how much you love her. Write her a really long card about all the wonderful things she does. Make a YouTube video, do her makeup, buy her a dress. Whether it be something small or big, just let her know that you love her, because without her, you wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be the person that you are today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a mom out there watching this video, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you are planning to do for your mom or what you did do for your mom for Mother's Day. And I love you guys so, so, so much. And I love all the moms out there because you guys are amazing and you do so much for us. Bye!
What if an army of moms was to take over the world?
No grilled cheese would have crust.
What if you like crust?
Then you'll skip the pile of the crust after it's all cut up off the grilled cheese.
I don't want the pile of crust.
Well, you don't have to get it.
You know,